Time to debrief.
Abby, do you need to see the questions?
It takes time. You're pressing the button, right, Jenny?
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hello.
So, we're gonna.
Jenny, is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
Yeah, is it recording?
That's what we've been.
Messing with it.
Inside joke. Kirsty gave us the best information, and Jenny wasn't recording. She recorded everybody else but you and Jenny. So that was really upsetting because you two were really good. Okay. So.
I feel like it's just constantly pointed at me.
Well, you know, it's just a good angle.
So,
Nice.
a good angle.
Your face is a good angle. Alright. What do you guys feel like, generally? What do you guys feel like was the purpose of this experiment?
I have no clue.
Well, for a while there, we were going to start a riot. So.
Were you really?
That was the general
Angry.
consensus.
How long did it take for you guys to want to start a riot?
2 minutes.
No,
I mean, it was pretty early on.
We knew you guys were sacrificing someone by all the giggling.
Yeah, I heard we were like, they're sending somebody out.
After the
Come on, they're
first hour and a half.
sacrificing.
Hour and a half? Alright.
And
So-
that's including the hour that we were waiting for Jenny to get here.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we included that hour too.
Alright. So what are your thoughts on the experiment and the questions we asked you?
They're pretty broad.
Pretty broad? I asked you all the same questions, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
I concur. that they were very
generic.
Pretty generic? Yeah. Okay. So, spill all time. We weren't.
Really?
Yeah. We weren't asking you any questions for anything in particular. Those were just sort of. Oh God, what should we ask them?
While you guys were waiting.
Yeah, while you guys are waiting, we're like, what do we ask them?
We wanted to see our main questions, the other ones were sort of like distractors. Our main questions were wanting to know how you guys were feeling about this situation and know what you guys' thoughts were and how comfortable you were with the people you were with. Those were our main concerns about this experiment.
The whole idea of this was to see how long it would take for you guys to snap and start a riot. That was the whole point.
Let's just say Jenny texted in the group text and I said, oh, so community.
So, can I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am?
When precisely did your experiment start?
The moment.
12 o'clock.
The moment you guys got here was when the experiment started.
So some of us got here on time and some of us didn't.
Well, that was totally unplanned.
Okay, so it wasn't,
It.
It was not.
We were honestly expecting to start this on time at 12.
But either way, you would have had
But
to wait an
either
hour.
way, it worked out perfectly because our experiment was basically the waiting game and.
God damn it.
So, did the findings from your experiment
Oh, you guys were
turn
good.
out any different than you might have thought they would have?
Well,
I think you guys waited a little longer than we thought.
we weren't gonna have you guys wait this long.
We were expecting you to snap quicker.
Yeah, we were honest. I thought you guys were gonna leave much earlier.
To be fair,
See,
I
but
did text Jenny saying I was going to work.
Yeah, we got that.
Well, if we didn't love you so much, we would have.
I figured that was part of it because I took into account like my family members were here, and I know all of you except for you.
So you guys, how mad are you guys on a scale of 1 to 10?
I wasn't really ever mad.
Yeah.
I was
Are you-
expecting this.
How upset are you then?
I'm not really upset about it. I was just bored.
Yeah,
Like-
right now, knowing what you know.
Christy and Rainer are sitting here like,
You're
They're gonna kill me in my
rage, like-
sleep.
We put on music, so that kind of,
Yeah.
you know, the tension died down.
How about the two
Yeah.
adults in the room?
pretty pissed off.
I thought I knew you two would be. I knew it.
I tried to get my
I'm
mom to
less angry now than I was earlier.
I figured you would be.
Now you know it was for a reason.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Now you know all that waiting was for a reason.
Well,
not just
yeah,
because
but
it
not
was
really
easy.
a reason though.
Have you guys ever been in a situation like this where you were like doctor's office?
I think everybody.
Have you ever been? Were you ever this irritated, or were you more?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was more irritated then.
But
So
did you
now I'm
know the
surrounded.
people?
Did it help that you knew most of these people, or you ended up
Yeah.
getting to
Yeah.
know these people?
Because in the other places, I'm like with my parents, so it's just like I don't know what
Yeah.
to talk to my parents
Right,
about.
Yeah. And it was free potato chips.
What about the age difference here? Like we have the youngest 17 and my grandma is the oldest. What was the age difference like awkward or anything? Like
See, it was for her.
It was kind of for me because I don't know these girls and
And one boy.
and Brady, but we don't talk about that one.
Was that on purpose or could you just not find any other guys?
Wait, that wasn't on
It
purpose.
slipped our mind to find
It
other
kinda
guys.
did slip our mind.
Our friends tend to be girls.
I didn't
Sorry, my
realize.
brother's not in town. Otherwise, yeah, he would have been.
I was gonna ask a couple more dudes, but I couldn't think of anyone to ask really.
There was gonna be another.
Sorry.
dude,
How did,
but I didn't.
how did you guys feel sitting outside versus sitting in here?
Yeah, it's hot and there was no seating, so.
So would you say that it was a lot more comfortable in here than it was outside?
Yeah, we had water, man, and chips.
But it is hot in here. I feel
You're
like
welcome
I'm
for the
hotter.
So
in here
speaking
than
of the
I'm-
chips, did that help at all?
I'm gonna hold
It makes
myself.
made me hungrier.
It made you hungrier?
Yeah.
Like did it
I feel like
We
it kind
started talking about ice cream eventually.
Oh yeah.
so like what having food versus if you didn't have food, would you have been more irritated?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
When Jenny
I was
asked me if
starving.
I would even come and do this, I asked, will there be food?
That was the first thing we thought of was, all right, we're gonna make these people wait. What do we put
We
in the
were
room?
thinking
Food.
about having two different groups and just having food in one of the rooms and not in the other.
That'd be so mean.
I know.
I feel like you're being
I
like
know.
extra.
I feel like
Oh, shit.
I feel like that'd be like
You said
against
you
a whole
watched
bunch of
torture?
guidelines. Whatever. All right.
They're all
So-
adults enough, that's mostly.
Did you form any friendships that you didn't already have, or do you feel any closer with the people in this room?
I don't know.
Or is it just like, all right, it was nice talking to you for like 2 hours. See ya.
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably.
I think
What
Emily
about-
and I talked.
What
more
about
than
you
we
guys
did.
back there as the adults, since you were mostly the strangers in the room?
What's the question?
How did you feel like you made any new friendships, or did you feel like you got to know the people in this room a little
Not
bit?
really. It was kind of fun listening to them chat.
yeah, I bet it was.
I know.
We heard you guys giggling, and we're like, they're plotting something. They're doing something. All right. So, how'd you feel about the questioning environment, like my questions and the room?
I felt very comfortable.
Well, you know me.
No, I mean, well, with the other ladies in the room too, and the environment was just comfortable.
It was
Did you
comfortable.
feel like it was more like a personal experience with you and the questioners?
Yeah, I did that.
And I didn't notice until we decided let's give them 15 more minutes of squirming. There was this nice little window out the back, and if you sat a certain way, there was like palm trees, and you could see the roofs of buildings. Did that like calm you down or anything? Would you say? There was a
At
view
one
behind
point-
you.
I didn't even notice.
At one point, we were debating if it was dark and stormy outside.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was looking behind me. I couldn't tell.
Do you guys have any other questions for us?
I'm surprised none of you, when you went in there and came back out, didn't grab a mint on your way back in.
Well, I was thinking about doing it, but then I'm
I didn't even
like,
think about doing that.
really, I wanted to, but I don't know. Like,
Yeah, they're out there.
I was worried about you because you came in and said, "How much longer is this going to be?" And we're like,
Oh, we didn't put a time frame on it?
"Yeah,
I
I don't
also
know.
asked that.
yeah, you did, and you were the first one to go." So we tried to put the people we thought were going to snap a little bit first. We put them in the front of our questioning.
And the people that had to go.
Yeah.
The people that had to go, we tried to work around schedules, but I mean, you're also here, so.
Alright.
Why haven't we left?
Yeah, that, I honest to God thought that somebody was gonna leave by now.
Well, we were supposed to leave at 2. Like, that was already a set
she
thing.
said she would be, she's here for like 20 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what we
okay.
thought. Alright, well, that's it, I
Then
guess.
run away,
All
go.
my questions, you guys are all
Be
excused.
free.
Thank you so much
Be
for
free.
participating
Thank you.
in
Yeah,
this.
thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, last question. Is it cool we recorded a good portion of you guys sitting in the room for the first like 10 minutes, and then we recorded the questioning? Can we like publish this to our class?
If you cut out like
If you
Wait,
were,
I'll cut out whatever you do, Brady.
Everything Brady says,
Like-
it'll just be like
I
this
want you
quick
to keep the
little-
bug story in there though.
Look,
Keep it in there.
Look, Mr. Jordan, we had Brady, but we're gonna forget about him for the moment.
oh.
We're just gonna put a black bar
It was
over
too
here.
hard. It was too hard to censor him.
We're gonna
So.
blur out Brady.
Just this constant while he's talking. Sorry, we couldn't let this person talk.
Okay.
Who's this person? They're all blurred. Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh, did you see the ginger bear? Were you not here 2 weeks ago?
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry.
You're not sorry.
I feel bad.
You're not sorry.
Yeah, you're not sorry.
You're really not.
So do you need a ride home?
Jenny literally texted me that. I'm like,
Okay.
are you watching Community?
Bye.
She's like, you
Thank
guys.
you.
I was looking.
Yeah, I also know that episode.
I was like trying to keep up everybody's
Everybody was
everybody was
taking. Everyone watched Community.
I just talked about it.